Christmas Day in the greenhouse, just checking that everything's still tucked up in bed. Because it's been very frosty. Well, it's New Year's Day, so Happy New Year. And just having a quick inspection to see how the Dahlia tubers are doing. It's a beautiful sunny afternoon, which I have to say makes us change because it's been freezing the last week or so. But we're just having a look to see how the Dahlias are. Now you might well ask what's happening at the plot. And as you can see, it's got a green cropping. But first of all, my mum's new shed. It's a beauty. I think it's more like a pavilion actually. Dad's currently storing his apples in it, but I don't know whether he's got planning permission for that. But this is a mustard crop. And it's supposed to act like a green manure. It's the first time we've ever done it, but it's come through a bit late in sowing. And it has been a bit cold, but we'll give it a go. It's quite bright and lovely. It's quite warm actually when you get inside, so let's have a look. Let's see how they are. Lovely little babies. Yes. Still very firm. Well, we'll have to get you set up in the next few weeks. We will. Happy New Year! Now there's nothing scientific about how Trace does things, but I've got a bit of greenhouse space in my dad's greenhouse and it's got some metal hoops stuck in and some horticultural fleece. And literally, it's been double fleeced, probably for the last week of really hard frosts, but they're here. Oh, my little babies. I think these are better looked after than my cats at home, because I am tight with central heating, so double fleecing, lovely, lovely, good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow to set a few of these up. Happy Dahlias. This is a batch of my first year seedlings. So they produce big tubers, which is nice to see. And they're still really hard. Just checking to make sure they've not gone rotten. That one has. Let me just take that off. That's it. But they're good. They're good. There's no scientific about Tracey's Dahlia plot. Oh, that one's sprouting. Look. Just look there. Look, sprouting. Hello, baby. Yeah, they've got to look after themselves because we've pretty much got a lot to do. And loads of proper job to do, so when I get my spare time we can get these set up in the next few weeks. Cracking. What I've actually got under here are last year's, as in 2020's seed sown seedlings, and there's quite a lot of them. They haven't got any names or numbers on because they're literally as we took them out of the ground. So they're under here. There are a variety of sizes, but as you can see, for something that's actually grown from seed last year, that's a hell of a size tuber. Some of them are really small, but other ones are really quite substantially big. They were washed off and put away. They get uncovered when it's a fine sunny day and it's not frosty, so they can get some air around them. But when it's been frosty as it has been last week, they spend most of their time covered up. So what I'm looking for here is whether there's any mould, any rot on either of the stems. As you can see, that one looks like, very much looks like it's not only dried out, but is not particularly good. So I've seen better things. That might be a wanger. Now this is one of 2020's seedlings. No name, no colour, no identity, nothing as yet. But if you have a really close look here, you'll be able to see just the tiny smidgens of the growing point coming through. That's the eye, and that'll be what produces the green shoot to take the cuttings. So the trick is, the next couple of weeks all of these need setting up. Let's hope it's a warmer day than today. Finally, look, a decent eye for you to have a look at. So I've nicked off with this one. I'm going to knock all the soil off that didn't get washed off last autumn, trim all those hairy roots off, and then set it up in some compost. So the trimming department, decent pair of scissors, cut all the hair off. It is like my hair. God blimey, can't wait for the hairdressers to open up. Da, da. And you must sing to your dahlias because it makes a much better day and a better dahlia tuber. They're all right. They're not doing bad. It's gone a bit soft. Might have to give you a bit of an extraction job there, matey. Who are you? Oh, it's one of my seedling collarettes. Little Ernie. Pot tubers all in bed. Covered over. This is another one of my dahlia benches that I've borrowed a bit of space in actually my mum's department in greenhouse. My mum's got peony orchids at the far end, but I've borrowed probably about 3 hoop lengths for my dahlias, and this is literally for setting dahlias up but without any heat. So this is just covered over with this horticultural fleece, 2 layers of it to give it frost protection, and of course the greenhouse. So yet again, this isn't really fancy, but there's my pot tubers. And there's some that I've actually set up without any heat on.